A with the elements 1, 2, 3, B with the elements 1, 3, 5 and C with the elements 2, 4, 5. Mu universal set is given with the elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and we are discussing 11A. Here we need to find out the value of A union B, A intersection B, A minus B, B union A, B intersection A, B minus A, and then A union B minus A intersection B, A minus B union B minus A as a bit of 11. Okay. A union B. As we discussed, union means either A or B. That means you need to collect all the elements. What I am saying? All. Every element of A and every element of B should involve. Okay. So you need to collect. Union means collect all. Okay. Everything together. So it contains 1, 2, 3, 5. Every element of A or B should be in this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 5. Everything is there. Okay. See, no need to repeat the element in the list form. So don't write on next time, second time. Just write once, that's enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then coming to A intersection B. See, you just look there. A contains the elements 1, 2, 3 and B contains the element 1, 3, 5. Okay. First of all, you just identify the common numbers between these two. What are the common elements between these two? 1 is a common element and then 3 is a common element. Is it right? 1 and 3 are the common elements. You just round them or mark them. And these common elements comes under A intersection B. A intersection B means elements in both A and B. And that's why that is 1, 3. Then coming to A minus B. And now think about it. A minus B means element that should be in A but not in B. Here in this case, look there, 2 is there in A but 5 is not there in A, and that's why you need to choose 2 as A minus B. Is it clear? And coming to B union A. See, B union A means again you need to combine both B and A. Combination of A or B, A and B. Combination of B and A. It means union means or actually. That means we need to collect every element of A as well as in B. So B union A again 1, 2, 3, 5. B intersection A. Again the common elements of B and A. What are the common elements? 1, 3. And then think about B minus A. Again just pay your attention here. B minus A means you need to choose the element in B but not in A. This 1, 3 are both in A and B, but whereas if you look 5 is in B but not in A, and that's why this 5 is our required element for B minus A. Okay. And the next thing is, here I mentioned you A union B minus A intersection B. A union B means what? A union B means 1, 2, 3, 5 minus A intersection B means 1, 3. You just look there. Minus always represents elements in the first set, that those are not in second set. 1 is in first set, also in second set, don't mark it. 2 is in first set but not in second set. So 2 is one of the element, 3 leave it, and 5 is one of the element. So 2, 5 is A union B minus A intersection B. And the last one, A minus B union B minus A. A minus B is singleton 2 union. B minus A means what? B minus A is singleton set 5. We need to combine these. Then you will get that 2, 5. So at the end, this is A union B minus A intersection B, and this is A minus B union B minus A. Is it clear? And these are some simple problems in 11A. And if you observe all these things, I need to mention some observations here. Okay? Observations. Okay. See, what are the observations we now observe from these results? Yeah. A union B is 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 5. B union A is also 1, 2, 3, 5. That means those two are equal. A minus B and B minus A are also equal. A minus B and B minus A are not equal. Okay. That means at the end we need to conclude that For any two given sets, A union B is equals to B union A intersection B is equals to B intersection A, but A minus B is not equals to B minus A. Okay? And one more thing we are observing here is A delta B. A delta B, as I mentioned you as a definition, which is A minus B union B minus A. And here that A minus B union B minus A is 2 comma 5, and A union B minus A intersection B is also 2 comma 5, and that's why A delta B is equals to A minus B union B minus A is equals to what you are getting, A union B minus A intersection B. And these are the 4 observations from these simple results. Okay, that means simple problems. Just have a look and then I will give you 11B. This is all 11A. And now for this, A union of B intersection C. So all these 4 we need to find. To find it, first of all, you need to think about A union of B intersection C. That means A union B intersection C. So what is A? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 is A union. Here I need to find out B intersection C. Okay? I think you all know the way to find B intersection C. B intersection C means the common elements for B and C. Okay? Directly I will write for that. Is it right? Can I write? Or otherwise you may use the bracket here itself. So bracket of B intersection C. B is 135 intersection, C is 245. That's your choice actually. If you feel easy to write directly, then attempt directly, or otherwise write in such a manner. So this is equals to 1, 2, 3 union, and in this bracket you need to calculate the intersection. Intersection means common elements which are in both of the sets, that is 5 here, so singleton 5. And then see set containing 1, 2, 3 union set containing 5, and if you simplify it, you will get it as 1, 2, 3, 5. Is it clear? So that if you find directly this A union of B intersection C is 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay. And then you just think about this A union B intersection A union C. Okay, right. So what is A union B and what is A union C? A union B means elements in A as well as in B. Both see all the elements you need to collect from A, also from B. So A union B, just we wrote in the previous point. So 1, 2, 3, 5 is A union B. Intersection A union C. Elements from A, elements from C we need to write. From A 1, 2, 3. From C 2, 4, 5. The interunion of these two 1, 2, 3 and 2, 4, 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now A union B intersection A union C. 1, 2, 3, 5 intersection 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what are the common elements there? The common elements here are, one is a common because I am calculating intersection. So common elements I need to collect. 1, 2, 3, 5 are the common elements. And at the end you need to observe. Coming to the observations, these two are equal. That's what we need to observe. And I will write the statement afterwards. First of all, you just look these two, and then now I am going to solve this A minus of B intersection C and A minus B union A minus C again. Okay, just have a look. Okay, right? So at the end, we found it as 1, 2, 3, 5. And this is equals to again 1, 2, 3, 5. And this is equals to A minus of B intersection C. A is 1, 2, 3 minus B intersection C. B intersection C means common elements for B and C, and that common element is 5. So singleton 5. So set containing 1, 2, 3 minus set containing 5. It results out like set containing 1, 2, 3 minus set containing 5 means elements in A but not in B, those elements you need to collect. So 1 is in A but not in B, collect 1. 2 is in A but not in B, collect 2. 3 is in A but not in B, collect 3. And that 1, 2, 3 minus 5 will give us set containing 1, 2, 3. Is it clear? Yeah, 100%. Okay. And then coming to A minus B intersection A minus C. A minus B. Think about that. Think about it. As I mentioned you, elements in A, not in B. And what is that? 2 only. Union A minus C. Elements in A, not in C. 1 A only, but not in C. So collect that one. 2 is in A, also in C. Don't collect C. 3 is in A, not in C. So collect that 3. And now 2 union 1 comma 3. Union means we need to list out all the elements. Again 1, 2, 3. That means these two are also same here. Is it clear? That's the observation what we need to write there. Okay. Just have a look and then I will give you the observations. Right? I am erasing this. So what are the observations we did here? Okay. Observations. Coming to the observations, these two are equal, right? So that's why A union of B intersection C is set containing 1, 2, 3, 5. And then this is again what? A union B intersection A union C. This is also 1, 2, 3, 5. So those two are equal. See, you just look there. A union of B intersection C is equals to A union B intersection A union C. It is usually of the format A of B plus C is equals to AB and AC, just like this property. Is it right? You need to memorize in such a way. And this property is usually called as distributive property. Why? Because we are distributing this A for both B and C, like AB, AC. And that's why we call it as distributive property. And this is the distributive property of numbers, whereas this is the distributive property of sets over union. Okay, union over what we call, you may say it as intersection again, like that. Okay, yeah. So this is what distributive properties. Here also again what I am doing, what we did actually, A intersect A minus of B intersection C is equals to A minus B union A minus C. Okay, and similarly we can write like this also. Here union, here intersection. You just interchange those two. A intersection of B union C is equals to A intersection B union A intersection C. These two are also equal. And also A minus of B union C is equals to A minus B intersection A minus C. So you need to observe these four statements, okay? And we call these as these distributive properties of sets. Okay, in the previous point 11a, I mentioned you some properties like A union B is equals to B union A intersection B is equals to B intersection A. Those properties are mentioned as commutative properties, and these properties are mentioned as distributive properties. You just write the name there. They are commutative properties, and these are distributive properties. Just have a look. Look there on the board, 11C. 4 more sets whose elements we need to find from the given sets. A union of B union C. So A union B union C. Everything is same actually. A is set containing 1, 2, 3 union. B union C. B is set containing 1, 3, 5 union. C is set containing 2, 4, 5, and that is equals to set containing 1, 2, 3 union. See this 1, 3, 5 union 2, 4, 5. What it results? 135 union 245. Union means all numbers you need to write. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is this union. And now this 1, 2, 3 union, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again the union, you need to write everything like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So at the end, A union of B union C is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you just think about this. A union B union C. First of all, write A union B. So A union B, that is 1, 2, 3, 5. Union C. C is what? 2, 4, 5. Now again, union means all elements you need to list, and those elements are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That in the sense these two are equal. You just observe it, A, B, C and then A, B, C. Here first apply union on B, C and then apply on A. Here first apply union on A, B and then apply on C. So these properties are mentioned as generally what? Associative properties. And here A minus of B minus C. Yeah. So A means what? Set containing 1, 2, 3 minus B minus C. B minus C means, for you I wrote here, B is 1, 3, 5 minus C means 2, 4, 5. Okay. And this is equals to 1, 2, 3 minus, and here first of all, elements in this set but not in that set. Elements in this set are 1, 3 which are not in that set. But if you look for 5, it is there in the second set also. Don't take that 5. You just take only this 1, 3. And this is equals to elements in this set but not in that set. And clearly it is 2. So this is equals to 2. Okay. And now A minus B minus C. A minus B means elements in A not in B, and those elements are just 2 only. Minus C. A minus B minus C. Okay, 2, 4, 5. So elements in this set but not in that set. Elements in this set is only 2, but it is there in that set also. So according to this property, elements in first set which are not in second set are not possible, and that's why its result is an empty set. Okay, and that in the sense these two are not equal. Is it clear? First observe it and then I will give you the observations. Okay. Coming to the observations, what we need to write here is, yeah, the first two are equal, that's clear, and the next two are not equal, that's also clear. Similar to the first two, I can mention the intersection also, that means associative law for intersection also. Okay, here the observations are, you just write the name of the property also, right? This is A union B union C is equals to A like that, A union B union C. You just change the order of the brackets. And similarly you can prove this also. A intersection of B intersection C is equals to A intersection B intersection C. And then A minus of B minus C is not equals to A minus B minus C. And these properties are termed as what? Associative laws. Okay. Laws in the second point are the distributive laws, whereas laws in the first bit 11a are commutative laws. Okay, right. This is 11c. Just have a look and then I will give you some more in 11d. Eleven D. 11d means A union of empty set, A intersection of empty set, A union of mu, A intersection of mu, and in particular A union A intersection A minus A, and all these things. Any set you may take. Here for example I took for A, you just try to list the elements of these sets. Okay, just write. You just write first and then I will give you the answers. Okay. A union empty set. What is A? A is the set containing 1, 2, 3. Union empty set. See, union means we need to write all the elements. Since nothing is there in empty set, writing all the elements is simply nothing but again writing A itself, and that is A only. Okay, and then whereas coming for A intersection 5, here again listing elements is just nothing but what? Intersection. Intersection means we need to write all the common elements. Since there are no common elements here, because there are no elements in the second set, then how can we get common elements? So there are no common elements, so in this case we simply write the intersection as empty set itself. Not only for A, you take any set as you wish and then apply union with empty set and apply intersection with empty set for that set. Always it gives us for union A, the set itself is the answer, for intersection empty set is the answer. Whereas A union mu, and then think about it, A contains 1, 2, 3, union mu means what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in this case union means all the elements together I need to mention. So always mu is the universal set, it contains the maximum elements. So always for this type of A union mu, you will get mu only. And for A intersection mu, A is there, mu is there, intersection means list out the common elements, and the common elements for sure are the elements of A. Because A is somewhat smaller when compared with mu, all the elements of A must are there in mu, so A intersection mu is just A. Then coming to A union A 1, 2, 3, again A 1, 2, 3, you need to union. Same set with same set, the union is the same set, less like 1, 2, 3 is equals to A. And whereas coming to the intersection, A intersection A, again the common elements of A and A, because they are common for A and A, there is again A minus A. Think about it, the basic definition. Elements in the first set, not in the second set. Elements in A, not in A. A lo undali, A lo undakodu. How can it possible? So its result is also an empty set. So just observe it and then you just write the observations. There are many observations like this. A intersection A, any set with the intersection of the set is itself. Any set, the union of itself is the itself. Okay, any set minus the same set is the empty set. All these are different observations. Okay, and see, these are also like some observations, and among these I am going to identify a few observations, and they are like this: A union empty set is equals to A intersection mu is equals to A. Okay, see, every problem is an observation in this set. Okay, but among these two I need, because these two are just looking like identity elements of the numbers. We know that any number, if you multiply with 1, it gives the same number, and if you add 0 to the any number, it gives the same number. In such a manner, if you apply, see, union with empty set to a set, it results of the same set, and that's why this empty set is mentioned as the identity set, okay, with respect to union. Whereas since A intersection mu is A, then this mu is mentioned as identity set with respect to intersection, and these two are mentioned as the identity loss, okay, offsets. Just have a look and then I will give you again some results, some more things in 11E. 11E. Here you need to list out the complements of the given sets. Just look there. As I mentioned, to complement means elements which are not in A. Here A complement. A complement means elements which are not in A. Since they are not in A, then which elements you need to consider? You need to consider the elements which are in the universal set but not in A. So this means in universal set but not in A, and that's why A complement is usually mu minus A. Now think about it. In A I have 1, 2, 3. So I don't need that 1, 2, 3 because I am writing A complement. I need to consider the remaining elements other than this 1, 2, 3 from the universal set, and they are 4, 5. And this 4, 5 is the A complement. Whereas B complement. See, B has 1, 3, 5. Other than that 1, 3, 5, mu has 2, 4. So B complement is 2, 4. And C complement. C has the elements 2, 4, 5. Other than that 2, 4, 5, mu has 1, 3. So that is 1, 3. So for this B complement and C complement also, this is nothing but just like mu minus B and mu minus C, if you wish to write like that. Then A complement, whole complement. A complement whole complement means elements which are not in A complement. That means mu minus A complement. Elements in the A, see in the mu but not in A complement. See mu means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A complement means 4, 5. Other than this 4, 5, elements from the mu are again 1, 2, 3 and we take it as A. That means A complement whole complement is A again. And A union A complements. See A means elements in A. A complement means elements not in A. See A elements in A, elements not in A. All the elements you need to consider. So in A and not in A, if you consider all those things, again you will get for sure mu. Otherwise you just list it out. And coming to here, elements in A and elements not in A. For that you need to collect the intersection, common elements. See, elements in A, elements not in A, what will be the common? Because there are no common elements, because those two are opposite to one another, and that's why its intersection is empty set. So these are something related to the complements, and these three, A complement is A union A complement is mu, and A intersection A complement is empty set, and these three laws are mentioned as complement laws of the sets. What we will say? These three laws as complement laws. Okay, just have a look. And then I will give you again what? Something in 11F. You just try that 11F, okay? I will give you the statement and the observation, okay? 11F. In 11F, I will mention some other laws which we call them as De Morgan laws. As per the name of mathematician, we call those laws as De Morgan laws. Okay, 11F, De Morgan laws, and they are just nothing but A union B whole complement is equals to A complement intersection B complement, and similarly A intersection B whole complement is equals to A complement union B complement. See, you can prove these two also. First of all, find A union B and then its complement, that's left side, and then A complement along with B complement, their intersection, that's the right side. And if you observe, these two will become equal, and we say that property as a De Morgan laws of physics. Okay, you can prove it just by observing the list of elements. Okay, see, there are many ways to prove the laws of sets, and listing the elements with an example is one of the way, and using Venn diagrams is the other way. By using the elementary definition is another way. So there are different ways to generate and to prove the laws of sets, and here we observed the laws just from an example. Is it clear? Just have a look. And that's for today's class.